Alrighty, boys, listen. We're back. We're back. We got a new video. We have some new news from the developers. I know it's been kind of slow, on their end, on my end. It is what it is. But listen, we're here. We got some new news on patch 1.3. Where is it? When is it coming? What's going on? And also more information on patch 1.2.10. Again, this patch was a patch that we did receive. I didn't predict this patch. I thought after 1.2.9 we would go straight to 1.3. But all this was a bunch of crash fixes and bug fixes for both single player and multiplayer. So just a whole bunch of that. Nothing really added in terms of mechanics, functions, and all of that. Just more of cleaning up, Now, moving on, we have some dev, comments. So let's read through them and see what's going on. First, we have a person saying, community manager saying, "Hi everyone, the patch has now been released to Epic, Xbox, and PlayStation as well, and is as such on all platforms. So now you can play with all of these bug fixes, which obviously some of them are pretty, good bug fixes. If you want more of me talking about exactly which fixes are the best, I did make a video when this did come out. It did come out pretty much, I want to say, almost a month and a half ago. But for that video, it's going to be linked down below. But moving on, now it is available everywhere. Before it was only on Steam, but now wherever you're playing it, it is available. Next, we have a person asking about something very specific, and the developer saying to open a support ticket. Obviously, that makes sense. And then next, we have someone saying that have a good weekend. I prefer to have answers from devs like this guy right over here. And then pretty much calling out the other devs saying, then waste my time on people like you. That's crazy, dog. That's insane. And he responds with, stop fighting. There it is. Stop the violence. It is what it is. Next, moving on, we have a person asking the question, what took y'all so long? That's a question a lot of people have asked. The community manager responds with, overall, the patch included some risky fixes, which is why we initially opted for an early use of the Steam beta branch. Okay. Okay. After initial results looked promising, we opted for the Steam Live release as a controlled next step, as the release to the other platforms has its own requirements and challenges that can change over time. Councils, for example, require a separate certification process. Okay, a lot of processes. You know what I'm saying? We got to go through a lot of them. In order to mitigate the issues we experienced this time, we updated some of our release workflows to reduce the risk of having a similar delay in the future. Okay, so what they're saying is there's a lot of processes. It took a little bit longer than expected. They're going to do better next time. It is what it is. All right, moving on. Next, we have a person asking about some missing armor. The community manager states, I can confirm that this is unintended and will be fixed in the future patch. There it is. In the meantime, if you're feeling crafty, feel free to venture into your into your folders and, make this change yourself is what it looks like. There it is. You're trying to go crazy. Next, we have people asking about the next update, patch 1.3. First person asking, how's the next update coming up? Can we expect something major? ? And also another person saying, greetings. Tell me, is there a chance that patch 1.3 will be released in the summer? I would like to return to the game. In the summer, I have the most free time. Thank you. Yo, summer's coming to an end. When's the end of summer? Hold on. End of summer. What is that? It ends in September 22nd. Countdown. How many days? We got 60 more days of summer left. Okay, they can clutch it out. 60 days, that's, you know what I mean? Is doable. Okay. So the community manager responds saying, I can't provide an ETA yet, but it's very unlikely that it will be released by the end of August. End of August? Holy! Holy, that's next month, right? Turn over to my calendar. Holy, that is some time, my brother. That is some time. So, very unlikely it will be released by the end of August. So it looks like we're looking for a very long time frame for the next update. That is unfortunate. But with this bad news comes good news. I'm making modding videos on Bannerlord now, since we have very much slowed down in terms of the process, and the developers, have slowed down dramatically. I am now going to make modding videos finally. Those are coming up. Very excited. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get bad news, but sometimes you get good news. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But yeah, that is unfortunate. Then they continue by saying we will likely be able to share more about the patch sometime before it releases into beta. Okay. For the more immediate future, we've also been working on a multiplayer refactor aimed at addressing lobby-related issues, as it contains a number of risky changes. We'll first be looking to move it into beta and test it with the community. Refactor. Last time I heard that, it was a very long time before anything really happened. It was like, well, compared to the times now, it's actually not that long. But before, we used to get patches like every single month, like sometimes even 2 patches a month. And then this refactor came, and we didn't get anything for I think 4 or 5 months, and people were going crazy about it. But now it's been kind of a long time, so it's like, yeah, it is what it is. Next, in the meantime, we can look into any issues you might be facing, and if you'd like us to relay specific feedback or suggestions, happy to do that as well. Alrighty, and that will do it for pretty much everything that has been said. Other stuff has been said, but it's just repeats of what we read right here. Now, how do I feel about this? It is kind of unfortunate that we still have to wait a very long time for patch 1.3. It does kind of suck. I know there's a lot of rumors going around, like, oh, they stopped working on the game and this and that. I can't deny or you know what I mean, or what do you call it? Say that those rumors are true or not, but it feels like there hasn't been a lot of changes in a long time. Obviously it's not always, that's not the developer's fault. Obviously the company probably chooses a lot of stuff, but I'm not gonna speculate because I have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm a stupid guy. I don't know. Listen, I have no idea. I'm not affiliated in any way, so I have no clue. But it is unfortunate that we're not gonna see it for a while. It looks like the next window will be, I guess, September, because after they said not by the end of August. So yeah, so it looks like in September we might get the patch, which is quite a bit away. So yeah, boys, we're gonna have to pivot. So I am gonna start doing some modded Bannerlord stuff. You know what I mean? Down below in the comments, let me know your favorite mods. What are you guys playing with? What mods do you recommend? And yeah, stuff like that. But that'll do it for me. That is what we have learned today. But yeah, you can play now on 1.2.10 on any platform. So go do that if you wanted to do that. But in terms of big patch news, don't get too excited. It is what it is. Alrighty, boys.